You gain 1 year of cultivation from every disciple in your sect daily. But your sect is just a dilapidated dojo overgrown with weeds, let alone disciples. There's not even a single mouse here. However, you are immune to all damage within the sect grounds. Just as you were lying down and relaxing, a bruised and battered little girl suddenly fell from the sky. With a dull thud, that figure landed precisely in front of you. Her exquisite dress was torn to shreds. Her little face was still stained with dried tears. But at this moment, you suddenly saw the system pop up a notification. Ding, detected target possesses the innate tie-in sacred body, and the target is currently experiencing intense emotional fluctuations. It is very easy to establish an intimate relationship. Please host seize the opportunity. You felt excited after hearing this. 2 days ago, you bound the strongest sect system. The system grants you 1 year of cultivation from every sect member daily, and issued a time-limited 3-day disciple recruitment quest. Other than that, it only gave you 100,000 copper coins. You originally wanted to use the money to trick beggars into becoming disciples, but the system requires loyalty to be above 60%, so you completely gave up. Thinking of this, you saw the system panel showing her loyalty as 66%. Seeing this, you reached out to help her up. After being helped up, the little girl slowly opened her eyes. Then she shrank back with some wariness. Her voice was laced with tears. Who are you? And where is this? I cannot remember anything at all. As she spoke, the little girl clutched her head tightly, shaking it back and forth. Seeing this, your eyes lit up instantly. Could she have lost her memory? What a golden opportunity. Thinking of this, you put on a gentle smile and said, "Silly apprentice, you finally woke up. How did you fall and get hurt like this after going out? You do not even recognize your master anymore." After you spoke, you saw her tilt her head and look at you. But you did not know that she was being hunted by her enemies, and was teleported here by her sister Liu Qingmei using a family jade talisman to let Liu Ruyan grow up in peace. Liu Qingmei had sealed her memories. After losing her memory, Liu Ruyan believed what you said. Thinking of this, she propped up her injured body and knelt properly on the bluestone slab. "Master, I am your apprentice Liu Ruyan, paying my respects." As her voice faded, you heard the system notification sound. "Congratulations to the host for successfully recruiting your first official disciple, rewarding 100 sect points and the core building of the Sky Eye sect, along with 1 chance to draw a disciple trait." Hearing this, you immediately placed the core building of the Sky Eye sect. The next second, the dilapidated rotten wood and waist-high weeds were instantly replaced by a grand and orderly courtyard. Then you took Liu Ruyan into the courtyard. But just then, you saw Liu Ruyan pull her hand back. With a slightly blushing face, she said, "Master, my clothes are ruined." Hearing this, you slapped your forehead. You forgot that the girl's clothes were almost rags. Thinking of this, you quickly took out a set of clothes for her. Then you turned around and said, "Go ahead and change, Master won't look." As soon as you finished speaking, Liu Ruyan began to change her clothes. After she finished changing, she walked to your side and took your hand. Then Liu Ruyan lowered her head and whispered, "Master, I am hungry." After hearing this, you opened the system shop. Unexpectedly, besides pills and cultivation techniques, the system shop even had KFC family buckets. Seeing this, your mouth watered uncontrollably, so you spent 100 points to exchange for a bucket, and placed it on the table. Liu Ruyan sat down obediently when she saw it. Her almond eyes stared curiously at the items on the table. Her little brows were slightly furrowed, not knowing where to start for a moment. Seeing you pick up a meat patty sandwiched between 2 buns, and taking a bite, she followed suit and started eating. After just 1 bite, Liu Ruyan's eyes widened in surprise. Then she took a sip of the iced cola. Tiny bubbles burst on the tip of her tongue. A tingling sensation slid down her throat, leaving her feeling completely refreshed. She couldn't help but take another big gulp. As a result, the bubbles made her let out a little. After she burped, her face turned bright red instantly. She quickly covered her mouth and lowered her head in embarrassment. Seeing this, you chuckled and teased her. "It is all right. That happens when drinking cola." Just as you finished speaking, the courtyard gate was kicked open with a bang. Then 4 men swaggered into the yard. The leader was a man in his 30s, wearing a Kayan Taoist robe. He shouted loudly as soon as he entered, "Who is in charge here? Get out here right now." Hearing this, you saw Liu Ruyan instinctively shrink behind you. Seeing this, you smiled and patted her head. Then you stood up unhurriedly, with your hands behind your back. You swept your gaze over those men. He spoke in an indifferent tone. "Who are you and why are you here?" After speaking, you see the man lift his chin and say in an arrogant tone, "My name is Li Hu. I am a patrol disciple of the Heavenly Sword sect. This mountain you are standing on is under my jurisdiction. I just saw this Taoist temple appear out of thin air. So do you have some kind of treasure? If you hand it over, I will not hold you responsible for renovating the temple without permission." After he finished, Li Hu sees you sneer. "Is this the kind of rude juniors Old Man Zhang sent out?" As soon as these words were spoken, Li Hu's expression changed. As if facing a formidable enemy, Old Man Zhang is the title of the former supreme elder of the Heavenly Sword sect. But only the older generation of cultivators knows this title. So how could this young man in his early 20s know it? Thinking of this, Li Hu sees you wave your hand casually. "Go away. Don't bother me." Hearing this, Li Hu's expression became uncertain, because your tone and demeanor were just like dismissing some ignorant juniors. Thinking this way, Li Hu's tone softened a bit, and he spoke tentatively. "Senior ancestor Zhang passed away over 100 years ago." You, how he stopped mid-sentence and said no more, just watching silently. Then he saw you sigh. "Has old ghost Zhang passed away? Never mind. I once had a palm strike feud with him. Now that my old friend is gone, you as his junior shall finish it for him. If you can make me step back even half a pace, take whatever treasure you want from this Sky Eye." Hearing this, Li Hu fell silent for 2 seconds, then gritted his teeth. Then I apologized. After saying that, he took a deep breath and struck your chest with all his might. A gust of wind roared instantly. Energy surged everywhere. The fallen leaves on the ground were blown away, but you remained completely unmoved. Seeing this, Li Hu's pupils shrank to pinpoints. His legs trembled violently. Then he fell to his knees with a thud, begging for mercy rapidly. You sighed lightly after seeing this. "Never mind. You were just following orders. I will not make things difficult for you. But go back and tell your sect master that this hill belongs to the Sky Eye sect from now on." After speaking, you watched the 4 of them scramble out of the courtyard. However, the next day, Li Hu brought an elder from the Heavenly Sword sect.